Hello, friends. I wanted to come to you briefly with a significant life and ministry update. I wanted you to hear it from me as opposed to simply hearing something through the grapevine and wondering if it was true or not true. On February the 8th, 1993, I answered the call to salvation. And on that night, my eternity was settled as I believed on Jesus Christ for salvation. About 10 years later, God made a change in my life when He called me to the preaching ministry. I began preaching almost immediately as God opened up doors. Then I went to college. I came back from college and took the role of assistant pastor at the church that I now pastor, and also took on the role of a high school assistant at Victory Baptist Academy. Approximately 10 years after my call to preach, Lighthouse Independent Baptist Church extended to me the opportunity to pastor, and I believe that was the call of the Lord. And so for these past 10 years, I have been both the pastor of Lighthouse Independent Baptist Church and continued teaching in my roles at Victory Baptist Academy. I began as a high school assistant, and over the years, different roles have been added to my plate. And it's been a joy and a privilege to do both of these ministries. However, I realized, especially in recent years, as my roles have increased both at the church and at the school, is that teaching is a very consuming work. It's not a clock in at 8, clock out at 3, and forget about it till tomorrow. Neither is church, just simply getting up 3 times on Sunday and speaking for 45 minutes each, and on Wednesday and doing a few activities throughout the year. It also is a consuming ministry work. One of the things that I've recognized is something can only be consumed one time. And also, there's only so much time in the day. And because there's only so much time in the day and only so much energy to go around, oftentimes I find myself saying no to good things just because there's not time. I've been praying about it, honestly, been weeping about it as well. What do I do? And the Lord has guided, and we know where the Lord guides, He will provide. And so this past week, I met with Brother Lloyd, I met with Mr. Warren, and I handed in my resignation for Victory Baptist Academy effective at the end of this school year. So I'll be finishing out this school year. Everything will stay the same throughout the remainder of the school year. But beginning in the summer, my opportunity and my time to invest in my church will increase. I met with them last week. They understood the decision. They agreed that they believed that I was following the will of God, and they were very supportive of that. They know that the will of God is the most important thing. Not simply what we want, not simply what we wish, but what God wills is what's important. And so they have been very understanding and supportive in this decision. I wanted you to hear from me. I'm honestly at a position where I'm not making this decision because there's anything wrong. I'm making this decision because I'm simply decreasing in one ministry so that I can increase my effectiveness in the other. Also, my effectiveness at home as well. There's only so many hours in the day, and God has sustained me thus far, but He has also guided me in that it is a time for change. I crafted a personal mission statement quite a few years ago as I was driving to work one day, and it's this: my goal is not to satisfy one's immediate desire, but rather prepare them for a fortified future. Over these years, as I've worked with my students, as I've worked with my church, myself, and others, my mission has not been just to make people happy. My mission has been to strengthen the possibilities of their future. And so, did I always make my junior high students happy? Absolutely not. But I believe that I've made decisions that have given them tools that have prepared them for a strong future. I have had the opportunity to watch some of these students grow into adults, now have their own families. And it's awesome to see students who once were young 7th and 8th graders now be contributing people and in society. Some of them have even become my co-workers, and what a blessing that has been. It's been my joy to serve the people of Victory Baptist Academy, the people of Victory Baptist Church, the parents, the students, the staff. What an awesome opportunity it's been. And I know this, because of this decision, which is in line with the will of God, not only am I not making a decision that just simply satisfies us all today, but it will prepare us for a stronger future. Personally, the church, my family, and I believe also the school. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. If you made it this far, obviously it's because you care. And I thank you for that. I want you to know that God loves you, and the greatest place you can be is in the will of God. Where God guides, He provides. And I hope that this is an encouragement to you as we sign off, that God loves you. If you have any questions about any of this, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to answer any questions that you may have. I look forward to finishing out this strong season and look forward to what God has in the years ahead. Thanks again for watching. See you soon.